Hi friends, it's me Lois with Wild Child Mercantile, coming at you for my weekly segment of Craft Round the Clock. We're going to be doing a nice little setup of some stuff today that I hope you will enjoy. I think I will definitely enjoy making it. So let's get on in here and get comfy, and we will get started momentarily and get things on the road. We are going to be using some good fun stuff that I got from Miss Kathy at the Chippy Farmhouse. I'm actually going to use some of it instead of just keeping it to myself. So that's a new thing for me. I just keep collecting it and not doing anything with it, so that's not doing anybody any good. So yeah, that will be the fun thing to do. Get a sponge brush here. So I don't see comments. I hope it's not going to be a night of no comments. There we go. Hey Lori, I was getting nervous there for a minute. Didn't see nothing. Hey Steph, hey Shannon. Welcome in, friends. Y'all come on in. Hi Nadine. Hello Gloria from Minnesota. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are happy to have you, friend. Come on in. I'm Lois from Wild Child Mercantile, and this is my usual time that I like to come on, is on Wednesday nights. So I've been blessed to be able to do that so far, and hope I get to again for a while. So we are going to be using some of my vintage wood here that I get from Miss Kathy at the Chippy Farmhouse. And I have a bad habit of just buying it and not using it because I'm afraid to mess it up. And I think my comments keep getting messed up. I keep getting stuck. But anyways, so we're going to be doing some stuff with this nice piece of wood. Hi Lori, hi Mary, hey Glenna, hi June, you made it. Hi Catherine, welcome, welcome friends. Appreciate you all. I took these 3 pieces of beadboard that I got from Miss Kathy and I wood glued them together the other day. You can see how they kind of fit together, and so hopefully we've made us a good solid piece. And it actually does stand. Well, it did a minute ago. I said it stand and now it won't. So it does stand. Because we're going to be making something with this, and we've got some other pieces of wood over here that we're going to be doing some stuff with. And I got some transfers. I've been wanting to get these transfers because I've seen Kathy on the Chippy Farmhouse using them, and they are from, I just went blank, Timeless, like T-H-Y. What did I do with them? I think I might have thrown it away. It doesn't say on here. I will get the link for you because I can't remember exactly. It's Timeless is in the name, but I just went blank. T-H-Y-M-E-L-E-S-S. So I keep having to swipe over to see my comments. They keep going away. So we're gonna go ahead and yes, very much cool piece of wood. And these are too. Look at all the yummy. Hey Kelly. Hey Cindy. Yes, it is raining here too. Thank you, Kefany. But look at all this wonderful just patina and rusticness of this wood. and it has this kind of dark farmhouse green already on here, and even on this one it has some green on it. And so we're going to kind of go with that. And so I'm actually going to set this to the side because we're going to be putting a wood cutout on here that says Amazing Grace. And I want to lose my little dot for the eye. And so I'm going to be using a new paint that I got in from Dixie Belle called Thicket. That's the color we're going to be using. It's this really pretty green. I got this, and then I got some, I got bluegrass, which I like that one as well. And then I got magnolia. Those are the three colors I bought. I can't really afford to buy much at a time, so I'll usually get 2 or 3 at a time, and then try and just get them as I go. So that's what I do. Hey Amanda. Yes, y'all welcome. Yeah, that's me too, Nadine. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna use it for something dumb or wrong and feel like I'm wasting it, you know, and so, but I'm determined I'm gonna go ahead and do something with it. And I'm gonna use the sponge off of this this sponge brush to do our paint here. I don't want it to be too thick on here. So we're gonna kind of dab it on here. But hopefully this color does good with our already patina that we have on there. But yeah, we do. Miss June lives in the town where I work, and when I was leaving there, it was storming quite a bit. And we've had storms since I got home. So thank you. I was worried about losing electricity when I was going to be going live, but so far so good. This is a wood cutout that I have for sale in my Etsy shop. Sorry guys, I keep having to swipe to get my comments back. Don't know why it's doing that. Girl, let me tell you about that stinking map. So I went in yesterday to check because I ordered it at the very beginning of March. They canceled it twice, and I'm on their end, and then said it was me that canceled it, and I said I didn't cancel it, and so they would reinstate it. Then the last time I checked, this lady said, oh, well, there's some kind of glitch in our system. Yes, I love the bluegrass. That is so pretty. So I went with a blue, a green, and a off-white. So I've just been chatting with them every time I go to see what's going on. Well, this last time the girl said, well, there's some glitch and it's like your order is stuck. She says, but I'm going to cancel that one and resubmit it. I said, okay. So I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. No updates, no nothing. So I just went in there yesterday again. This is, hey Carol, hey Shauna. This is QVC. I'm ordering this fancy Tim Holtz glass mat. And so, because I want the bigger one, it's black, it's really nice, and so I was splurging, even though I was putting it on payments. And so I went in there to see what the update was. They had canceled the dang order again for the 3rd time. So I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm gone. So I just went on there and told them, make sure this order's canceled. I'm going to the Home Shopping Network. So, and Roseanne, I haven't even got to check my mail yet to go get my package. Because it was storming when I got home, and then I had to cook supper. And so anyways, now I have ordered my mat through the, yes, for sure. Hey, Deborah. Through HSN, the Home Shopping Network. And if I don't get it from them, I'm just going to take it from as a sign from God that I am not supposed to have that stinking mat. It should not be that hard to get a dang order from QVC. So, word to the wise, if you order a mat from QVC, one of the Tim Holtz fancy glass mats, you more than likely aren't going to get it. You're just going to get the runaround. And that sucks. Because I've been waiting for like, it was at the very beginning of March when I ordered it. So, almost 2 months I've been waiting for that stinking glass mat. And it's still not here. I don't know what is up with my comments tonight. It's frustrating. They keep freezing up. So hopefully, maybe, by my live next week, I will have my stinking Tim Holtz glass mat. So I can be fancy and feel like well, I will do that, Miss Cindy, if I don't get it from HSN, since I have already ordered it. I will give them the benefit of the doubt. I know, I had never had a problem before either, but I'm telling you, I went and chatted with them several times, and they told me, oh, well, we'll get it fixed. And every time I'd go in there, it would say that they canceled the order. And I would say, why is my order canceled? And they said, well, you canceled it. No, I didn't. No, I did not. And I was really, by the second or third time, thinking, I'm getting the runaround here. And so I said, forget it. It's probably because I was using a coupon and they didn't want to give me the discount. It's probably what it was. So, let's hope. Let's hope that I have it this time next week. If we're lucky. I haven't ever bought anything crafty off of either one of them that I can think of. I bought a Fitbit one time through, I think it was Home Shopping Network. So maybe I hadn't bought from QVC before, but I thought I had. But they lost a customer, that's for sure. Because ain't nobody got time for that, right? You gotta keep seeing my big old arm going up there because I can't see y'all's comments. Hello, Lois De La Rosa. Oh, it's alright, Carol. You have a small glass mat, you haven't used it yet. Yes, you do, Nadine. 20,000 jobs. That is for sure. Could affect lots of things. Yeah, I don't know what I would do without this glass mat. I use it every single time I craft. Because it's easy just to scrape off any paint or glue or anything with a razor blade and get back to business. I am making a little sign on some beadboard with these letters, and then we're going to make some little things to go with it as well. So we're going to have a good old night of crafting. It would be a lot better if I could see my comments. That sucks about the jobs. Ugh, I hate that. Yep, Nadine, you better get that glass mat out, girl. No. Yep, that's where Carol, if I had $1 for everything that I have put on payments, I'd have a lot of dollars and wouldn't need to get payments. If I had all those dollars, I wouldn't need to put everything in payments. Yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh, June, they have tons of craft stuff. I was looking on there and saw all kinds. Yep. Well, that's good about UPS hiring there, not everybody losing their job. So we're making a sign out of beadboard, and we're putting these wood cutouts on there. These cutouts are available in my Etsy store that I can link whenever I post the final craft. Catching any light spots so it looks all even Steven. This one here that I have here is a 13 by 13, but the other one, it's quite a bit bigger. I think it's like 20 something this way. So it will cover my whole surface here. But he has two different sizes. There's a travel size Tim Holtz mat, and then there is a regular size, and I got the regular size. So. So Roseanne, I hope that box hasn't blown away. I'll be going to get it after. So I'll tell y'all mine and Roseanne's funny story. So Roseanne's daughter, goodness gracious, that's good money, is big into barrel racing and living the cowboy life. And so she bought this project that I made. I think I made it on Craft Around the Clock, actually. That was made out of an Amazon bag and had a cowgirl print on the front. And she liked it, and so she had asked me if she could buy it. So I had it hanging in my living room on my key holder. I have a windmill shelf that has little hooks at the bottom for your keys, and I had just had it hanging there because it kind of went with the stuff in my living room. And so when I took it off of there, I just stuck it in a priority. Sorry, it says Amazing Grace. I know I don't have any way of. It says Amazing Grace, but it's gonna always look backwards. I'm sorry, unless you look at it this way. But then it's not painted. Thank you, Lois. And so, anyways, apparently when I grabbed that bag to put it in the box, the keys to my husband's Corvette fell into the bag, and I mailed his Corvette keys to Roseanne. So luckily she is a gem and a doll, and the very day she got them, she mailed them back to us, so my husband would have his Corvette keys. But can you believe that? Yeah, it says Amazing Grace. I'm sorry, it's hard to. I'm just adding a little bit of my aging wax here. Kind of give our letters a little bit of dimension. don't have to be in a hurry tonight, actually. As Tracy said, if there's nobody on after me until she comes on, so she said I can stay a little later if I need to, which is nice. That way you don't have to be rush. So, I'm looking for my little brush I use for my wax. Let's use this one. So yeah, that was mine and Roseanne's adventure this week. Yes, it is. Hey, Kim. Thank you, Kefany. Hi, Dawn. Yes, it is, Amanda. That is exactly the one. So, like I said, I put mine on payments. I did the easy pay thing. So that just gives a little bit of dimension on our pieces here. And then we're going to come back and add a little bit onto our wood that we're going to be using. I've got to get, oh, actually, I should have grabbed that wax I got from Miss Sue, because I need to use that, because this one is getting just too old. So I need to use my stuff she sent me. I'm sorry, I keep having to swipe, guys. So I want to talk to my friends. It is, you can't really see it, but it's Kiehl's Dark Sealing Wax. Yes, Kelly. Yes, he definitely was, Miss June, that we found where they were at. It's just a kind of like an antiquing wax. Oh yes, she is a gem. Miss Roseanne is a gem. And just sent them right back to me. Wouldn't even let me pay her for the shipping back. She's so kind. Okay, so there is that. And just gonna set that over there. And then I'm gonna take, like I said, one reason I love glass mats. You get paint and glue, you just scrape it off and go to the next. So, easy peasy lemon squeezy for cleaning. So, let me get my board back up here and show you. Hey, Jillian, welcome, welcome. So here's our board that we're using, our bead board that actually likes to stand. He actually was fine. He was, I know, Carol, I keep having to swipe just to see the comments. They keep going away. So this is going to be our, it's going to say The Amazing Grace on there. I know it's backwards and I apologize. But I did want to also just add a tad bit more of the green to our board. Hi, is it Rennie? Rennie? I don't want to say it wrong. He's actually pretty laid back, thank goodness, so he wasn't too perturbed. He knew it was just a easy mistake. because I didn't hear them go in there or nothing. So I'm just taking the littlest bit of our paint and dragging it across in spots for our for just a little bit extra on our surface here. It's very well aged already, but we're just adding to it. Other people make this look a little easier than I do, I think. I think I struggle more than the average Joe or Joanne. Because everybody else makes it look easy. Renee. Yes. Aww. That's nice, Pam. Not that it makes you cry, but that it's your favorite song. Yes, you need to do that too, Nadine. Just message me if you have any questions about anything or any way that I do something. I'll be happy to help. Be happy to help. Renee. Not Renee. Why did I say Renee? It was Renee. Right? From someone who has had my name said wrong my whole life, I try desperately to get other people's name correct. I have been called Louise, Louise, you name it. We don't want to go too overboard, but just get a little extra on here. Hit that with this. And we'll add a little bit more of our dark sealing wax. And on the edges, and we'll be doing good. I know, Carol. I feel like the same way. I feel like everybody else is like, you just do this and this and this, and it looks perfect. And it's like, mine doesn't look perfect. Does not look perfect, but it looks okay. Yes. There's one contemporary praise and worship song that makes me cry every time, and that is You Raise Me Up by Selah. And one time my friend sang it at church for me, and oh my gosh, I was a bawl baby. I was just bawling the whole time. So, I'm gonna put that, we'll be putting that there. I'm gonna put a little floral thing over here. But yes, hymns are very, very touching, that is for sure. They get you straight to the heart, don't they? aging this up a little bit. Not that it's not plenty of aged, but just giving it a little more something something. Just make it look a little bit more dingier, I feel like. Bring out some of this crackle here. This is so nice. Natural crackle, right? That's the best kind. Okay. So, oh, did we have a new one? Do we have a new friend? I didn't see Claudia. I am so sorry about my comments. I don't know why I keep... Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you, Deborah. I do too. So, we are going to attempt to use the ever so dangerous Star Bond. And hope that it works out good for us. The minute you stick it on there. Thank you so much, Kelly. That's so kind. Let's just do a tiniest little dot right there. Some of y'all were here that night, but some of y'all might have missed it whenever I used this glue for the first time. And it started coming out the side of the bottle, and it ran all down my hand, and it was a disaster. My husband was like, don't ever use that glue again. But I still do, because it's just like instant sticking. If you get it on there right. So, yes, welcome, Miss Claudia. We're so happy to have you. Oh, you love that song too, Nadine? Oh, that's true too, Kelly. I didn't think about the wax keeping it from sticking. So here is our board so far. Oh, she does, Roseanne. Welcome, Claudia, Roseanne's cousin. So here's our board so far. You can see the close-up with all the aging and stuff that we did. So I think that looks nice. And so I was wanting to do a little gathering of florals over here on the side, just to kind of dress that up a little bit. And I was going to use, some of this strip of fabric that I have here to kind of gather our bunch up. Yes, some people make things look so easy, and then some of the rest of us are like, well, this technique is called I tried. That is what this technique is called. Sometimes it's I tried and did okay. Sometimes it's I tried and failed. But the key is you just got to keep trying, right? So this is just some really grunged up tobacco cloth that I'm using to wrap around our little floral gathering here. So just to give it a little bit of a look there. And so then I thought it would be kind of cool too to finish that off with a little bell, a rusty bell and safety pin. Just putting it right here on our fabric. I can get it to poke through. That's one bad thing about these rusty ones, they get chunky and then they don't want to go through. So, see, we got our little gathering there. So then we can just put a little bit of hot glue here on the back. Which will hopefully hold it in place. And that will be that part. Yes, welcome, Claudia. Yes, me too. I am, Kelly, here in just a minute. I'm not done. We've got 2 more things we're gonna do that goes with it. This is just the first part. So here's our little, this is just the first part here. Just the first part. So there's that. And I'm going to put just a hair of little glue here. Yep, we still got a little bit more to do. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So there's that. So now this part is finito. So we're going to set that to the side for right now. And then we're going to work on our other 2 pieces. Like I said, we have thank you. We have a little bit of extra time tonight because there's no one on after us. After me. I call us like y'all are here with me. You are here with me, kinda. But we are not in a rush tonight. Thank y'all, thank y'all. So I'm gonna try and just clean this off just a little bit to get some of the surface dirt off. Take it off here so it doesn't shake y'all to death. And of course this natural patina is just wonderful. So we're going to put some transfers here on these 2 things. First, we are going to find our ink and we're going to stamp some lettering on this one. And it doesn't have to be exact because we don't do exact. We don't care about exact. So this is where our rub-on transfers are going to come in. Miss Kelly. So, just pressing that down into all those little nooks and crannies of our wood. Look at dry our ink so we don't smear it. I use that stinking stamp so much, and it's just a cheapo one off Amazon. I got it like in a little pack of stamps, and I've used it. Hello, James. Welcome in. Okay, so for our big one here, thank you, Claudia. So for our big one, we're gonna do this church. Let me get this cut out here. Oh, I cannot remember the name of these. It's Timeless something. Timeless. So we don't need all this, but it don't really matter. Love our bond transfers, they're so fun. And let's see. You can see them start to lighten up as you're pulling the backing off. I guess it's the fronting more than the backing. I'm sorry, I'm shaking y'all to death. Don't get shaken baby syndrome here. Thank y'all. Trying to do this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss Sue, I'm throwing away my dark sealing wax tonight so I can use the stuff you sent me. They go on fairly easy, so you just pull, like I said, you just pull the backing off as you're doing it. And they are so cool on here. And then you can just take this little piece of paper here and rub it to make sure it's down as best as it can. But man, isn't that pretty just like that? Oh my goodness, so pretty. I just love it, love it, love it. So pretty. So then on this one we are going to I was wanting to do this cross. Let's see if it's not too light here. I'm going to put this little cross on there. Yes, I love that old wood. Love, love, love. And this transfer set, it's normally $15.99, and they were on sale on Amazon for $9.99. And that's really a good deal because you get all 3 sheets, and it has different churches and some Bible verses and just some little tidbits that you can add to it. And so I think we will. I know that cross is gonna be a little light on there, but I think we'll be all right. how this does. Like I said, I know that I've got that writing on there, so it kind of blends in a little bit with that. But that's all right. Should have put that cross on. I should have put the cross on first. Dang it. So, we're going to cut the cross off right here. And I'm going to add it to right here. Another thing about transfers is you can just cut and piece and go around corners and do all the things that you need to do to make it fit whatever you're working on. See, and it just made it look like that cross is going into the background a little bit. And makes it a little bit more subtle. But I thought too that it would be pretty to wrap a little bit around a little bit of sari silk. I just have an Etsy store. I don't have a website. Come on. But when I post my final project, I will definitely link it in there so you can get these words that are available on there. The Amazing Grace is actually, the wording is from Danielle at Digital Dust Designs. That's her wording that we used. So there's our one little embellishment to go with our piece. Hi Deborah, welcome, welcome. Like I said, it's kind of subtle because of our, when we put the words and stuff on there. So that makes it a little, where it doesn't quite stand out as much. And then, let's see, what could we do with this one to draw it all together. Let's see. I'll get this last part finished. Miss Tracy from My Sweet Home Living will be on later this evening. She will be on at 9:45, I believe, is her time. Just trying to see if we wanted to do some little bit of greenery here. This stuff is a little too long. So, and I think our white flowers will be too white to do that. So we may just leave that one alone, or let's see. We can bow here. I've got some of this green sari silk. Add in. Welcome in, friends. Sorry, I have to keep swiping left for my comments. Yes, it does too, doesn't it? Isn't that cool? I was thinking. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. I thought about doing, I was thinking about adding in some of these little roses here. Adding a few little roses at the bottom. Maybe we'll just add a few of these. Thank you all for being here tonight. I know you're getting an extended version. It's nice to actually get to finish everything. I think we'll do that. And then, let's see. Let's wrap our sari silk around the top a little bit, just to tie it all in together. I wonder if we did just a tiny little bow here, how that would look. Thank y'all for sticking it out with me. I appreciate it. We'll be done soon, I promise. Hi, Tony. It says I'm your Huckleberry. Yes, tons of storms. I don't know if y'all can hear it. It's thundering right now. It is thundering pretty good right now. Yes. I've got more. I've had this shirt for probably 10 years, and I have gotten more compliments on it today. It's funny how sometimes things stand out to people more than others. So we need an extra. Yep, it is from the movie Tombstone. Here. I wonder if maybe we could stick a few of our greenery pieces in there. Underneath our bow. I don't know, maybe we'll do it without that, but I was gonna go ahead and stick another rose on our bow here to finish that off. I decided to do the bow on this corner to be where it was catty corner from that other one. So, all right, ladies and gents. So we've got our finished piece, all three of our finished pieces done now. Okay. Hi, Brenda. So we've got our Amazing Grace. Hi, Tiffany. We've got our Amazing Grace here. And then we've got our little church here that goes with it. And then we've got our other little piece that just goes right here as kind of an accent piece, so it doesn't cover up our church. So that's kind of the look we're going for our little gathering here. But so here's our Amazing Grace. Here is our finished church piece, and here is our finished cross piece. All finished. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you take care of yourself and each other. Love y'all. Bye.